Well, this is a first on Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's. We are at the top of the highest hotel in Croatia, the Panorama, which is just meters away from the Dom Sportova Arena here in Zagreb. It is where GB and all the other teams have been staying for this tournament. And GB are flying high, aren't they, after their 8-0 victory over Lithuania 2 days ago. They're now second in the Division 1B table behind leaders Ukraine, who they're going to play tomorrow on the final day of the tournament. But first up today, it is Romania, and GB have got to beat Romania to set up a potential medal game on the final day against Ukraine. Romania have struggled so far in this tournament, and GB just need to be at their best today and just be ruthless to see if they can go on and set up an exciting final day. Lots of hockey to come before that, and we will see the action and the goals and all the talking points and the analysis in a moment. But now let's go inside the dressing room. This is a special moment, and it was another cap moment, but it was for someone on the off-ice team, a very valuable and special member, and this is what happened.
Players come and go, coaches come and go, managers come and go, physios come and go. But for the last God knows how many years, 20 odd years, there's been one pretty consistent person throughout the whole of the GB programme. When I was asked by Ice UK to take on the programme again, the first thing I wanted to do was make sure we had a tremendous staff to support you guys, and there was one guy that I wanted back as part of the team more than anybody else, because he holds everything together. I certainly couldn't do my job without him, and you guys certainly couldn't do your jobs without him. And we would like to present a cap to Mr. Jason Ellery for his 125th
A special moment there for Taffy, or Jason Ellery, as he was known when the announcement was made by Andy Buxton, and half the dressing room laughed and said, "Who's Jason Ellery?" Because this guy has just been known as Taffy for decades. Taffy, congratulations. You've proudly got your 125th cap on. How much did it mean to you for that presentation before the game?
Oh, it's a great honour. Been through all the ups and downs with GB Ice Hockey over the years, and worked with some great guys, some great coaches. It's been a roller coaster ride, but it's been enjoyable.
Andy French, the Ice Hockey UK General Secretary, I know he's someone that you're close to, and he said he got you first involved in the programme. Can you remember much about that?
No, he just, we worked together in Cardiff, and Andy said, look, we need someone for the national team. Are you interested? And I said, yeah, sure I am, and thanks to Andy, and 125 caps later, a few countries visited, it's been great.
I guess there's been lots of memories created. Put you on the spot, but can you think of one or two at the moment?
I can think of one or two, but I wouldn't like to put on camera. But no, it's been outstanding. We met so many people, players. When it first started, it was all Canadians. You have one or two Brits, but to have a full team of Brits the last few years has been awesome. Been really good.
How great is it for you to go away as a British person with a group of British players, to achieve that, try and go for that gold medal?
It's fantastic, it's the second time we've done it now, third time, we missed out in Ukraine, missed out last year, hopefully third time lucky we're going to do it again, so.
You've got a great off-ice team here. How important is it, not just yourselves, but physios and doctors? Everyone. It's how important is that?
Everybody, Smallsy, down to Nicky, Murray, the doc, and a big thank you to Andy Buxton. He brought me back. I missed that 2 years there. I was contemplating and finishing, but he wanted me to come back, and thanks to Andy, that's why I'm here.
GB looking for win number 4, which will propel them towards a gold medal game against Ukraine. Romania looking to find their first win of the competition. For Great Britain, the good news is Robert Dowd is back in the lineup. After being hospitalised just 48 hours ago, he's back. The line we have to talk about from a Great Britain perspective, well, it's the trio from Coventry. Russell Cowley wins his 60th cap. Ross Venus with his first international goal last time out. And Ashley Tate, who signed a new contract with the Coventry Blaze earlier today, means that those three players are going to be ready to go in this game. Richardson, two Devils combining. Batch will step forward again, over the red line, over the blue line. Boxall takes it behind the net to Lakovic. Lakovic out in front. Here's Phillips. Glove save. It's over the line. He scored. Well, the goaltender had it in his glove and then seemed to shed it as it rolled behind him and trickled over the line. And once again, it's the GB captain who sets things going here. The wheels are in motion. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and Jonathan Phillips is on the board as Great Britain lead Romania by a goal to nil.
It was a nice work play. I think it was Lakovic coming around behind the net and passed the pack out to Jonathan Phillips there. And the goalie thought he had it. Well, so did we, I think.
Yeah.
Somehow he dropped it, released it. I'm not quite sure.
I think it was almost like he turned his glove round, it clipped the post, came back out, hit him and went in. And Minai will bring this one away. Phillips will pick up the pieces in the offensive zone. He's waiting for someone. Scored! It's Jonathan Boxall! Tape to tape pass, and Boxall squeezes through the gap. And he now has 2 in 2. And he's also having a very good tournament as Great Britain take a 2-goal lead on Romania.
That was a very sloppy play by the Romanian defenseman there. Mishit the puck try. I don't know what he was doing there, and went through to the goalie who didn't expect it to be coming, and he tries to make a play. Jonathan Phillips picks it up and nice pass across the box to like stick on the ice and just directs it into the corner of the net along the ice. Nice goal.
Here's Farmer on the boards, looking up at his options, right-hand side. He's out there with Lee, Peacock and Myers. The shot deflects doubly there, and it should be cleared away. Mihai can't quite deal with it, and then it's cleared away off the glass. All the way down where Ben Bounds will use the boards to scoop it around. And now Lee and Dowd into the final 17 seconds of this power play. Dowd couldn't keep the puck with him, then it was a hard pass for Lee to handle. Great Britain can break in. Farmer on the angle himself. Shoots this one, scores! Slap shot, top corner, power play goal for Great Britain. And they lead Romania by 3 goals to 0. And Robert Farmer cashes in with an absolute blast from the top of the circle.
That was a nice goal from Robert Farmer. Long pass made the long pass to him from our defensive zone. Takes a few strides, skates in over the blue line. Shot from the top of the hash mark. So it's a nice goal, very nice goal. 3-0 Great Britain.
And now they really are in charge of things. And that was one of those goals. We were right on the line of it, and you knew from the second it rose like a laser beam into that top corner. So Great Britain going to get some more, 4 more seconds of 5-on-3, then 1:56 of 5-on-4. Power play players will be shattered, taking all the minutes. Weaver to O'Connor, lets it fly. GB score on the doorstep. Did Evan Mosey finally get a touch on that one? Clark was all over the goaltender. But it may be a first international goal, or it may have gone all the way through. Everybody's high-fiving. The GB fans are doing the Poznan.
I think it's Shields.
And Colin Shields will take the credit here. His 3rd of the tournament. He's the one that's high-fiving. It deflects off the shaft of Shields' stick. It rolls through the legs and it goes through. Yeah, Shields will get it. And now he's within 3 of Tony Hand with 37 international goals. GB lead by 4 goals to 0. And Great Britain come away with it with David Phillips. Phillips finds Lakovic. Lakovic to David Phillips again, and now Clark's free up the middle. Can they find him? The pass goes backwards to Myers. Rebound pops out. Clark denied. Myers again. Can he get the shot off? This time he does. He scores! Great Britain finally get a 5th. Matthew Myers. O'Connor to Clark. Tries the pass back door where Mosey sagged in. Then Weaver scores! Big shot from Jonathan Weaver, and another power play goal as Great Britain scored 6 against Romania. 2 away from what they did a few years ago in Turon in Poland. And of course 2 away from what they did 48 hours ago in this tournament against Lithuania. 5:47 to go. Great Britain lead here by 6 goals to 0.
nice to see Great Britain scoring on the power play there again. We've had a few of them today in this game. And I think it was just who was going to score the goal with the amount of chances, like the one there from Moses just bobbling off his stick, Clark hovering around the net waiting for the tip.
Romania step in, scores! Finally the shutout is broken as Romania get themselves on the board. A snapshot that beats Ben Bounds low from Moldovan. And with 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go, finally Romania are on the board. 6-1 GB.
Well, they haven't had many chances, and when they have come forward, Ben had 11 shots, maybe 12. I know we're keeping track of them. I know, but we'll know at the end. But it was 5-hole. Romania get that one goal to eliminate the shutout.
Now it will be cleared all the way down the ice, and the buzzer sounds to end this one. Great Britain are through to a final game against Ukraine, where all they need now is one more win. A win of any kind will see them take the gold medal. A win of any kind will see them get promotion back to the second tier of world ice hockey. Let's go down ringside and hear from the head coach, Pete Russell, who's with Chris.
Pete, you did the job, didn't you, as a team?
Yeah, it was always going to be this type of game when you just want to win, and I think a lot of guys, to be honest, are a little bit thinking about tomorrow at times, and it's hard to play against teams like that sometimes. It doesn't really suit us, I don't think. I think we're better when we have to do things a little bit quicker, and we had a little bit of space, and we didn't really attack the space. But hey, 6-1, we're in the gold medal game. That's what we came for.
Evan Mosey was switched on to D. Is that something maybe looking at tomorrow, or just some flexibility?
No, we just put him there so Robert could play the last period, Robert Dowd, to get him a little skate. That's all it was for. I don't see him playing there. Maybe 4-4, maybe penalty kill sometimes, but no, it's not for us.
Robert, the team did the job to go for that gold medal decided tomorrow, didn't they?
Yeah, well, we knew today that it was a game that we probably should win, so we went with the mentality that we put the same form we did against Lithuania, and managed to get 3 points and got a gold medal game tomorrow.
Are they difficult games to go into, these sorts of games?
No, a little bit, but not really, because we knew what the prize was at the end of a win, and we want to take all the good things that we had in the last game through to tomorrow. So, yeah, I think we did a good job, and now we can look forward.
What sort of things do you do in the next 24 hours to prepare yourself?
Whatever you need to do to get ready to win a gold medal. That's all you can do, really.
Okay, well done. That's Robert Farmer. Matthew Myers joins us. Congratulations on your goal. I saw you go and retrieve the puck. Any special reason for that one?
My dad wants it for some reason. God knows why.
Well, that's lovely. I think it was your 15th international goal, and your dad's going to get that. Are you going to sign it as well for him?
No, I'm going to throw it at him.
How are you feeling? Now you've set yourself up. It's deja vu. 1 year ago, you had a gold medal game in Netherlands. Now you're going to go the same again. How are the guys feeling?
Good, obviously. It's really important that we came out and did a job tonight. We didn't play our best, but we got the job done. That's what counts. And tomorrow's going to be fun. We got winner takes all. I don't think the result in the Lithuania-Ukraine game this afternoon really helps us either way. So it'll be a winner takes all tomorrow, and it'll be fun. We gotta bring our A game because they're a good team, and hopefully we can have a gold medal around our necks.
In many ways, especially if Ukraine win later on this afternoon, you'll know you need a win. And it was slightly messy a year ago when you just needed a point, and it's a weird thing to go for. But now you pretty much know you're going to have to win a game.
Yeah, we're going to have to win this tournament. It doesn't come down to 1 point here or 1 point there. It's got to be a win. You've got to go 5-0. We didn't do that last year. We fell at the last hurdle, which is disappointing, and hopefully we can go one better this year and, like I say, be leaving this building tomorrow with a few beers and a gold medal.
So GB did what they had to do, didn't they? They beat Romania by 6-1, and we now know it's like 12 months ago they go for the gold medal, and this time against Ukraine. And we'll talk more about that in a moment, and in a moment to Paul Lady. But first, Seth Bennett. Seth, They did what they had to do, didn't they? It wasn't fancy, it wasn't too pretty, but they got the job done.
This is a really hard game, I think, for the players. They know what's at stake in 24 hours' time. It's a pretty empty building, it's lifeless, they know they're the better side, so they just had to find a way to get through this 60 minutes in one piece, intact. And the good news is, Robert Dowd got through it. He got more ice time as the game went on, he got his legs back underneath him. So Great Britain, they'll feel happy. The 6-1 win is good enough at this point, and the main focus has to be on what happens tomorrow.
Paul, you commentated on the game for Premier Sports. It's now a gold medal game for GB. You've played in more than one of those for Great Britain. How do they go tonight about preparing for it?
Well, they'll do their normal stuff and just get their rest and eat well and get to bed early. I think those are the main things for the players, and just they're not going to think about it too much. They just want to look after themselves that in terms of preparation. And being at the early game, they won't skate tomorrow, so they'll probably get down to the rink a little bit earlier than normal just to loosen up a bit and maybe have a coffee or two.
Do you think, Seth, that they can have learned from 12 months ago? There was a lot of hurt in that dressing room, and people said they still weren't over it now. Do you think they can learn and that can even drive them tomorrow?
I think to a certain degree, but I don't think you can take too much from last year. They were a spent force. They chased in every single game. Every game was a nail biter. Every game was a one-goal game. GB have cruised through their last two. They've got loads left in the tank. You've got to think they've got loads left in the tank. And a lot of their key players have been very, very good. Okay, we've not seen a goal yet from Evan Mosey. Okay, we've not seen a goal yet from David Clark. Maybe they're just waiting for tomorrow for those to kick in there. I think Great Britain are in a much better place now than they were 12 months ago.
Paul, do you think GB can do it? Have they got a great chance?
Oh, I think they have a really good opportunity. I mean, they're playing well, playing solid. They got a good goalie in Bounds. They have 4 lines that are all scoring. I mean, I think their last look at the game against the Lithuanians, 8 different goal scorers, and again today I think it was 4 different goal scorers again. A lot of depth there, and this is where their strength lies. The Ukrainians are good. They have 4 good lines also with a good goalie. It's going to be an incredible game to watch.
Absolutely, and you'll be able to follow it right across the social network, the television and online. Paul Adey and Aaron Murphy will follow the game. They'll call the game on Premier Sports. Seth Bennett will be joined by Andy French from Ice Hockey UK. That'll be on the BBC Sport website, and then of course across the social media from us on Ice Hockey UK, and all the analysis and reaction after the game. Going to hold on to your hats. It's going to be a big day. It's gold medal day again, this time here in Zagreb. Cross your fingers for everything, and cross your fingers that tomorrow we'll be bringing you the golden news of promotion to Division 1A. That's about it, but make sure you do nothing tomorrow. If you've got something planned, cancel it and follow it whichever way you can here on Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's.